So, Neil, hi. I would like you first of all to just tell us a little bit about yourself and HRS Dental Care. Just give me a quick history.
Okay, my name is Neil Harris and I'm practicing in Gloucestershire. I opened up a squat in 2004. I've been working with yourself for probably the best part of 5 years now. So you've come along the journey with me.
Yeah.
We are a predominantly restorative private practice, amalgam free, and I suppose what helps me as a dentist to deliver the high value treatment that I want to deliver is that I don't do any checkups. We run a hygiene based assessment which really helps free my time up.
And obviously hygiene-based assessment is what you would describe as a different way of delivering dentistry. What else would you say makes HRS Dental Care different from other practices in the area?
I suppose our tilt towards aesthetics. We've been amalgam free for 4 years. We are now virtually metal free, which makes everything look good and everything work well. But going forward, to have the time to be able to deliver that type of dentistry, you need more time. The hygienist and the therapist taking the load off me really helps push things forward.
Okay, and if you could describe where you think the practice is going to be heading over the next 2 or 3 years, how would you encompass that vision?
I think diversification of services within the practice is the best way of describing it. There's only so much of my time available, and I think I've got to make as much use of the support team and the skills that they have to develop the practice around the team rather than developing it around me. Again, like I said, there's only so much of my time.
Sound like a busy man.
Too busy at times.
And I think it's also true to say that you're getting involved in a lot of activities outside of the practice, but within dentistry as well at the moment.
Yeah, heavily involved with the BACD.
Yeah.
A huge charity bike ride to do this summer as well. So yeah, time is thin on the ground.
Okay. Now, Neil, you and I have been working together for about 5 years, on and off. We've been working pretty intensely now for about the last 18 months, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you've been a member of what I describe as the elite service, which means that we're spending a day together once every 3 months, but also we're in constant communication with each other through email and telephone. For the benefit of those people watching, what has been the benefit of business coaching for you?
The benefits are huge. My practice would be nowhere near where it is now development-wise if it wasn't for you. Accountability is certainly one thing. I've got a list of to-dos after every day that I spend with you, which helps push the practice forward. But it's quite isolating being in a practice on your own. I haven't got a business partner. I'm a sole dentist, and you need time for reflection and you need time to develop business ideas, but you also need somebody to develop them with, and that's where you've been invaluable over the last few years.
Thank you, Neil. And if you were going to give any piece of advice, I know that there's a lot of people that watch my stuff who are fairly young, mid-30s, they're thinking of owning their own practice perhaps for the first time. If you met a 35 to 40-year-old dentist that was thinking of opening up a private squat right now, and there's a lot of those about, what do you think would be the most important pieces of advice that you would give to them?
I think number one is make sure your skill set is correct before you open a practice. So make sure your clinical skills are up to the task of running a private practice. We see a lot of patients here that are 50 plus and they need a lot of rehab work. You have to be able to deliver those clinical skills.
Yep.
Secondly, develop a team around you that can support you properly, because if you're in the surgery all day, there's no way in the world you're going to be able to run the business effectively on your own. And thirdly, get somebody from outside, get a business coach that's going to keep you on the straight and narrow and help you develop your strategy for the coming years, because if you don't know where you're going, you're never going to get there.
Great. Thanks a lot, Neil. Appreciate that.
Let's get you on.